All right, ladies. So I just want to thank you for joining us tonight. This evening, we're going to be talking about social media posting, and that is something that's very important in this business. It's something you have to do frequently, and it's important that you're using your social media outlets to share your journey as well as brand yourself as a coach, as someone who is putting fitness and nutrition as one of their top priorities. Okay, so our goal in our social media posting, oh, I didn't fix this. Our goal is to be the first person that comes to mind when someone makes the decision to change their lifestyle. So if any of your friends or followers or anyone who knows you makes a decision that they want to get healthier, or this could go for health and fitness, or make a change financially, we want to be the first person that they think of, so that they'll come to you because that's what you do and that's what you want to help them with. So, like I said, that could be making a physical change or a financial change. You just want to be the first person that comes to mind. What's very important is branding yourself through your social media. Every post should be an effort to show your friends and followers who you are, what your intentions are, what they can expect from you, and so if I go to your page, I should be able to, in one scroll, know that you're a Beachbody coach, see that you are living the lifestyle, and also know that I am able to join you if I'd like. So we need to always make sure that our news feeds are representing that, because it is what we use to build our business and to brand ourselves. And it's just something that you have to kind of put yourself in the habit of doing. Before Beachbody, my social media accounts were just something that, I would use here and there. Now I use my personal accounts for my business. Every post, I would say 99% of posts are related to the business and or branding myself. So it may not be specifically Beachbody related, but something just showing who I am. And a lot of people find it difficult because you're used to posting other people, and it's the same thing with selfies. It's kind of hard to, you're thinking, who cares to know all about me and what I'm doing today and what I'm doing in my life? It's just important to do it anyways, even if you have those feelings, because people do want to know those things, and you have to show who you are in order to show that you could be a good coach for someone, or that you could be a good partner in business for someone. So very important to brand yourself, and I check social media accounts frequently. So if you ever want me to check, just let me know, and I'll pop on your account and see what it looks like, an outsider's opinion. So with that comes a few do's and don'ts. So when posting on social media, we do want to be honest and open. Show your friends and followers your heart and your passion, and always be honest. That goes without saying. We also want to be very encouraging. So we're going to be sharing, if you see something that motivates you or encourages you, share that, pass that along to your friends and followers. Anything that inspires you, pass that along. Always want to be uplifting on our pages. We want to be helpful. Even if it's not related to Beachbody, share a tip, or like a beauty tip, or a product that you tried that you really enjoyed, a place that you went to eat that you really enjoyed. That way people will get used to looking at you for advice, and for help in those areas and others. We also want to be very relatable. We don't want to put on a show or seem untouchable, or that our lives and what we're doing is not possible for anyone. We want to always be relatable and show that what we're doing anyone can do, and that we're living our day-to-day life just like anyone else is. So share your real life when it comes to that. And a few don'ts would be, don't be negative. I don't like to see any negativity on Facebook. So when posting, think about it ahead of time and make sure that if it has a negative vibe to it, that it's at least serving a purpose. I try not to get into politics on my Facebook or my social media accounts. Anything in the media that's controversy I try to steer clear of. And that's because you don't want to be polarizing in this business. In your own personal life, of course, you feel free to have any opinion that you'd like. It's just not necessarily for social media platforms if you are using your social media platform for your business. And that's another thing I should mention. Some people choose to use their personal pages. Some people choose to create a business page or a like page. There's several different things that you can do. Or maybe your Instagram is for your business and your Facebook is not. However you want to do it, just make sure whatever platform you're using for your business stays neutral. Okay. Another thing you don't want to do is be inactive. You have to frequently post. You will lose your spot in your friends and followers timeline if you're not frequently posting. So make sure you're doing that. And we also don't want to be a spammer, meaning we don't want all of our posts to be sales posts. Get this for this much money. Try to never mention price in your posts or sales. I mean, there's a way to go about specials, like when 21 Day Fix goes on sale, and if you've had amazing results with it, well, then post your before and after and say, I love this program, can't believe it's on sale this month, or it's on special this month. Message me if you'd like to try it out. Also, we don't want to do a lot of posts with our website information. Trust me, people aren't just going on your website from those posts. You're going to have to build a relationship with a person, most likely, and get them to the point where you've already spoken, and then that would be your avenue to go ahead and give them your website information after you've already had a conversation with them and know what they're looking for, and then you can direct them in the right place. And I skipped one. We don't want to be perfect, because if you really think about it, who wants to take advice, or who wants to take fitness advice really from someone who is like a perfect 10 body-wise? I don't. I would rather speak to someone who has the same struggles that I have, the same issues that I have, or can at least show that they used to have those issues and how they worked past it. So a lot of times we make posts about how we're a work in progress. And as a coach, we're not a fitness professional. We're going to be working alongside you. As you begin your journey, we're continuing ours. So we don't want to be perfect. And not only in the fitness aspect, we don't want to make our lives seem perfect. So I don't want any negativity, but at the same time, you can share things that show that life's not perfect, and you deal with the same things that anyone else does. We don't ever want to make someone feel like they're less than because they're looking at our news feed, seeing the highlight reel, which I'm sure you've heard that before. Okay, so another thing as far as branding yourself goes is you want to keep it interesting. So you're not going to just be posting about Beachbody, Shakeology, this is what I ate, over and over and over again. You want to choose at least 5 things that represent you and who you are, 5 things that you enjoy talking about, you're passionate about, and just 5 things that kind of encompass your what you want to put out there. So this is just an example of 5 things that you could use: faith, family, fitness, food, and fun. And what you do is you just want to sit down and think of your 5 or more things, and then make sure that your posts are touching on each one of these throughout the day, and that it's not all centered around one thing. That way you're keeping it interesting. Another thing I want to touch briefly on is social media algorithms. This is something you can do a little more research on your own if you would like, because there is a lot to it. But just know that on Facebook, which is our main social media platform that we use, that you have to be liking, commenting on, and messaging other people, your friends and followers, in order for what you're putting out there to show up on their newsfeed. So you want to make sure that you're being active on Facebook by posting frequently, but also going in there and liking your friends' posts, commenting on them is better, and a message is the best. So always message people. Easy things you can do: always message people or post to their wall on their birthday. That's just an easy way to put yourself into their news feed. And of course, it's nice to tell people happy birthday on their birthday. That's one thing you can do. And just scroll through your news feed and make sure that you're liking, commenting anything you see that's positive or uplifting or just things that you like. And don't forget to find your friends that aren't showing up, because the same thing is happening to them. You have to actually go to your friends list and look up people, or either just go through alphabetically and click on them and see what they posted most recently and comment or like on it. And that's going to ensure that you get back into their newsfeed or message. So that's a way to not beat the system, but that's just how it works, how social media algorithms work. They show you what they think you want to see based on the last time you talked to that person or the last time you interacted with them in any way. So that's a simple thing you can do. And a pro tip would be to increase the frequency of doing this prior to making a big post. So if you know that Monday morning you're going to post a business opportunity post that you've been working on that you really hope speaks to people and you hope to gain a lot of interest from it, Sunday night, go through your Facebook, like, comment, message, especially people that you would like to have see it. So if you have any prospects or people on your friends list that you've been thinking of for the business or that you think need to hear what you're saying, like, comment, message those people the night before. And that will ensure that they see your post. So that's just a couple of things you can do. And of course, like I said, there's a lot more to the algorithms and how all that works. And you can do research on your own if you'd like to know more about that. So what I have for you guys is daily social media guides that I created. So I'm going to show these to you here, and then also after the call, I'll post them in Counting Stars so that you can refer to them whenever you need to. And these are just suggestions, and they do not include, these will be things that you would post aside from your inviting that you're supposed to be doing every day. And I know sometimes we do that publicly on our social media platforms as well. So these do not contain anything as far as inviting people to join the business or challenge group goes. But these are some examples for your daily social media guide. Okay, so Monday, and it also has the time. So even if you want to maybe set an alarm or put these in your phone and set an alarm that'll even tell you which one to do at what time, that would be great. Okay, between 7 and 8 a.m., put a positive vibe out there. Personal development or something from your personal development or a quote that spoke to you, and you can hashtag it Mindset Monday. And that'll be first thing in the morning. 12 to 1, share a healthy meal, either your breakfast or lunch. Share a picture of it, picture of you eating it, the ingredients, how to make it, where to get it, that kind of thing. Between 4 and 5 p.m., share something funny, bring a little joy to Monday. So we all see funny stuff on Facebook, so you could share something that you've come across that you thought was funny, because we got people with the Monday blues, so they will enjoy that. Between 7 and 8 p.m., share about your workouts and why they work for you. Hashtag it Motivation Monday, or, talk about how you never skip a Monday. Monday's the first day of the week. It's very important to start your week off right, all that stuff. And a pro tip would be Monday is a great day to post business opportunity posts, because that's the day that people are dreading going back to work. So if you have made this your full-time job, it's a great time to talk about, well, I guess if you have made it your full-time job or your goal is to make it your full-time job, Monday is a great time to post about how that is or how that will be, how you look forward to it, or how you're enjoying it already. So that would be a little extra thing you could do there. And I would suggest doing that in the morning or lunchtime for people that work. Okay. Tuesday, between 7 and 8 a.m., share something you love about your team. Spread the love. That's a good one. Between 12 and 1 p.m., share about how you're getting your work done on the go. That speaks to a lot of people, that you're not tied down and you can do this job anywhere. So you'll post about that. Between 4 and 5 p.m., share how you made someone you care about feel good. This is where you could get your family in there, your friends, and post something, an interaction that you have with them. Between 7 and 8 p.m., share an inner or outer change that this business has created in your life. Hashtag it Transformation Tuesday. This could be your before and after pictures, someone else's before and after pictures, or also something that's happened, something that's changed about your mindset, or something that it's taught you, or something that you struggled with before that now you're awesome at, or even a financial struggle that you no longer have would be great. The pro tip here, post your face. People want to see you. You're a lot more likely to gain interest from a picture of yourself than any kind of stock photo. A picture of yourself drinking Shakeology rather than a stock photo of Shakeology. A picture of yourself doing your workout rather than a picture of the DVD in the package. Okay. Wednesday, 7 to 8 a.m., share something from your PD, personal development. What is it challenging you to do? That's a good way to show why personal development is important, because you can show what you're doing differently because of it and how it's affected your life. Between 12 and 1 p.m., share about connecting with another coach and how much you love the community. We have coaches that do this just for the community, that aren't looking to make a huge business out of it, but they enjoy the fellowship and being close with others that have the same goals and mindset that they have, fitness-wise, nutrition-wise, financially, all of those things. Between 4 to 5 p.m., poll your friends and followers. An example would be, does anybody have any good suggestions for dinner tonight? We're going to get out on the town. Any suggestions? Or looking for a new face cream. What's the best one out there? What do you think is the best one out there? And that's just a good way to get people engaging in your social media outlet with you. Okay, 7 to 8 p.m., talk about your workout or a workout inspiration, a quote, or someone else that inspires you. Just anything related to workouts, and hashtag it Workout Wednesday. Pro tip, sweaty selfie or it didn't happen. We want to be proof of the product and that it works, and that we're using it. So sweaty selfies are great, but take a picture of yourself right after a workout and post it. Thursday, 7 to 8 a.m., recognize someone on your team for an accomplishment or someone who inspires you. So this would be someone on your own team that signed alongside you. You could recognize them publicly. If you don't have a team of your own yet, you could just choose someone who inspires you within the team, or someone else that inspires you. Share between 12 and 1 p.m. Share one of the many benefits of your daily superfoods. This is your Shakeology. If we want to be sharing Shakeology, I suggest that you do it daily. But this is just one of the suggestions on this guide. Okay, so between 4 and 5 p.m., share an encouraging photo or video. That's easy enough. Between 7 and 8 p.m., share one of the many reasons you're grateful today. Hashtag it Thankful Thursday. That's one of my favorite ones and the easiest one for me. We have so much to be thankful for. So that one's never difficult. And a pro tip, save post ideas as they come to you and use them throughout the week. I'm always doing this. I put in a little notepad in my notes on my iPhone so that I just copy and paste it. And this ensures that you are speaking from your heart, as we mentioned before, because when something hits you in the moment, that's a good time to write it down, not because it's Thursday, I need to think of something I'm thankful for, or any of that. So, all right, Friday, between 7 and 8 a.m., TGIF. Get in on that Friday excitement. Just be alongside everyone else excited for the weekend. Between 12 and 1 p.m., share a clean recipe or clean eating tip. Hashtag it Food Friday. I like that one. Between 4 and 5 p.m., share a personal development takeaway and how it inspired you. Between 7 and 8 p.m., share one thing you have been able to afford because of coaching or a business goal that you have. Something that you want to be able to afford because of coaching and how you're going to get there. A pro tip, keep it interesting. Post about your weekend plans. That's always a good thing. You just want to make sure you're keeping your friends and your followers in the loop of what's going on in your life. Saturday, between 7 and 8 a.m., encourage people to make the most of their weekend. Hashtag Happy Saturday. Between 12 and 1, share how your office is anywhere you want it to be. You're working on the weekend, but you can do it from the pool. You can do it from the beach. You can do it wherever you like. Between 4 and 5 p.m., share your Shakeology, how you drink it, why you love it, different Shako recipes, what it's done for you, hashtag Shako Saturday or Shakeology Saturday. Between 7 and 8 p.m., reflect on your day, share something fun that you did. Easy. Pro tip, make sure your photos catch the eye when scrolling. Want to make sure, I know we're not professional photographers, but try to make your photos appealing, bright colors, fill the frame of your photo, and just ask yourself, if you were scrolling through, is it something you would stop and look at? And like I said, I can help with that. If you guys ever want me to get on your page and just see, I can see if it's visually appealing or if you are posting the correct things. So just let me know. Sunday, between 7 and 8 a.m., encourage people to enjoy their day and share yours as well. Hashtag Sunday Fun Day. So photos of you and your family and what you did that day are always a hit. Between 12 and 1 p.m., share your meal prep routine. Hashtag meal prep. Hashtag fail to plan, plan to fail. This is, again, proof that you are doing what the program suggests that you do and you're living the lifestyle. So after your grocery trip, whenever you're filling your containers or your Tupperware, go ahead and take a picture and post it, and tell others that they could do the same. Between 4 and 5 p.m., shout out to one of your challengers or a fellow coach. So someone in your challenge group that's, doing an excellent job, shout them out. And you can even mention if they're okay with it, a certain goal that they reached or something like that. Or one of your fellow coaches that reached a business goal or a physical goal. Between 7 and 8 p.m., share a scripture that means something to you. Hashtag Scripture Sunday. Pro tips, speak about what you're passionate about. It'll always go over better with your friends and followers, for you to speak what is in your heart. So make sure you're doing that. Okay, so that is it for the slides. I just want to say I hope everybody will get out there and start posting. And of course, with those social media guides, that's just exactly what it says. It's a guide. So you take it, make it your own. It's a great idea to plan it out. That way you're not like, oh man, it's 3 o'clock, I've not posted today. Set an alarm on your phone. Go ahead and know what you're going to post. Like I said, make a note in your notepad or somewhere you can just copy and paste. So if you're on the go, you already have that planned out. Like you could even choose a certain time, like Sundays after I meal prep, I'm going to go ahead and do at least one post Monday through Sunday that I can use or pull from. So hope that helps with that. I'm going to stop recording.